Hello. Ahmad Tharwat is here, and a lot of news going on, and I've been trying to avoid all the news coming out of Gaza and destruction of this besieged town. So, there's nothing else more you can say about this. It's atrocity committed under the watch of world leaders. They are not just watching the rape and the political rape of Palestinians, but actually taking role in it. So I'm gonna switch a little bit to football, soccer here in America, and of course, for those who are watching or they follow football in Europe or even here, too much money involved and too much control over the game. The game is becoming like a video game, digitalized. Every move, every goal, everything's happening has to be monitored and verified by what's so-called VAR, which it is really violent act against reason, which is the video assistant referee. And nobody can celebrate goals anymore. They have to wait for the VAR people, those idiots sitting in the booth. They're watching the game through lenses, and the calls is made in that booth and electronically, not on a pitch. So as someone said, this great Uruguayan writer, goals is like the orgasm of the game, and you cannot review orgasm. VAR is killing the game. Let's go to the old-fashioned way of letting the call made on the pitch and the field. Let the bring human back to the game, and not every move you have to go through forensic analysis and lab, and they come up with 1,000% of inches offside. It's ridiculous. It's actually we can look at this and normalize it, and people, there's nothing they can do. Those elites on the top that they want to control the game and take this spontaneity and cleverness and all this South American soccer, they are killing it. Now it is like a British game, kick and run, and everything has to be analyzed and clear, and it's not football anymore. It's all the same. It's like a video game. You don't know who's playing. They all do the same thing, and it's ridiculous. So I'm gonna talk about how we played the game growing up in my small village in Egypt. The game was played in a piece of land, any piece of land that actually used to be like where a farmer do their crops at the end of the season. That's a piece of land. We call it the Gorn. We go there and play the game. No lines, no goal posts. It's just a piece of rocks and a marker on each side of the goal, and no ref, of course. And the calls are made when everybody agree, and it didn't seem there is any problem. There was no VAR ever, but just we played the game and enjoy it. And some of there is some rules there. You can't. The fouls is it's just excuse me, based on how loud or scream. Excuse me, sorry about that. Soccer doesn't glorify violence. You hit somebody, you're gonna pay for it. The person is gonna act as if he been shot, and even if you touch him, and that's not kind of cunning or exaggerating or CC or people. No, it's not like American football where you celebrate violence and glorify it. When you get hit, you get up right away. I'm okay, it didn't hurt me, that kind of. No, and the soccer player, if you touch him, if you hit him, he's gonna fall and roll over a few times, try to get you a yellow card or a red card, so you wouldn't do it again. I don't know what's happening to me here. Calm down, Ahmed. It's nothing really, whatever you say is not that important anyway, so just calm down. It's just a game. Anyway, so I'll just go through some of the rules that we have there. One of the biggest rule that the person who owns the soccer ball, that person will play anytime. You cannot substitute him, and you cannot put him as a goalie. He will take the ball and walk away. The field, the size of the field is really based on whatever piece of land is available, and since there is no post, the heights and how you score goals will be up to the goalie and up to the people who watch. If this was through the goal or the right heights, and if the goal hits that marker on the ground, like sometimes it's a couple of books if we're playing in school, or a couple of rocks if we're playing in a field there, and if the ball touched those couple of rocks, will not count, and the game continue until you can't see the ball anymore. I mean, it's sunsets, dark, whatever. And if it's tied at this moment, we play at the next score will end the game. So whatever. Sometimes we play it and we can't even see the ball, or can even see if it's went through and it was goal or not. The people who, the number of people in every team, it best was available 6 against 6, or 5 against 5, or 7, I think it varies, whatever things. People can come and substitute as they wish. Nobody knows really who's playing or not playing. Usually the people who are a little bit can't overweight, whatever, usually those are most likely they're gonna play goalie, and then sometimes you don't know what the score is, and just have to trust what people tell you, 3, 4, 2, 1, whatever the case. Of course, there is fans, the people come in, farmer, the village natives come and watching the game, and if it's get out of hand, of course, the elderly people, men will have a final saying on this. People play without shoes, or shoes without shoes, and so very common that the goalie take off his shoes and put them each one on a side that define what the goal is, so the whole idea is being there and playing, and I think the calls has to be agreed on from both teams, and that seems to, most of the cases there was a lot of disagreement and discussion. I think later on will be disagreement, but a team will be, could be down by 5 or 6, nothing, losing big time. But a player will do a magnet or do a clever dribbling. He will be celebrating as if he won the game. People usually have a soccer nickname or football nickname like Khashaba, Ftila, Fasha, Sabiha, just names that really kind of reflects the personality of that players. And so the game really was fun to watch, fun to play, and there is always another game, and then that sport was bringing the family together. It's a gathering, it was really it was a competitive in a way, but it wasn't to the point where you are killing the game. And football in the 60s in my village, Mid-Swede, where people enjoyed just playing the game and making the rules that really fits this setting. And once in a while we have a tournament where we invite teams from the other villages, and that really will be an exciting things. And the other village bring their fan, and there will be somebody commentator with a public speaker covering the game, and the public speaker shooting, to even the people who are staying home and staying in their houses, they can hear what's going on in the game. So soccer or football, it's nowadays it's killed by technology like everything else, and can do, must do, define, design, measure everything. And it's alive, it's a human sport where people make human decisions, not in a lab, not in a bar, a booth, where people are digging into the viruses and digging into forensic measurement of size and foul and all of that. It really it's killing the game. So let's go back to the old fashion of playing the game and enjoying it. It's a beautiful game, and VAR is killing the game. Ahmed Tharot ranting about the soccer or football or technology and sport these days. And please follow us and share our blog or our podcast, and make comments. Go on our website. If you want to support what we do, go to ahmediatv.com, and you can click donation, and supporting is a click away. This is a new frontier for me, just doing podcasting, and you might see some of my podcasting on my YouTube channels. And so it's an interesting time for us, and I'm grateful to you guys to be around, and see you next episode. We don't know if it's going to be tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So whatever I feel like ranting about something, I'm going to come here and record it. So long, and see you next podcast. Thank you. This is Ahmed Sarwat from his podcast booth. Not like bars, but almost.